I don't find it to be hoodieing the way that a hoodie should. It's giving Fashion Nova. This is not a sponsored video. You can get your money back if you shop with them. It's giving Ariana Grande vibes. Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, Kayla Lachey, aka your virtual fitness bestie. I always forget my own intro. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys have been seeing an abundance of ads for this Comfrt brand, but it's like I cannot escape it. Okay, it's always on my YouTube ads, which is weird. And I see shorts about it. I see ads on Instagram. It's always talking about this is the only hoodie and sweats that you need. This is the best quality. You'll never want to get any other sweats ever again. These are great for your mental health. These are weighted. These will help your anxiety. You won't be stressed. You won't want to stop wearing this. It's like so overhyped. You cannot escape it. And I think it got me because I've been really looking for a red sweat set and they had one on their website. I was a little bit iffy to order because one, I've never tried the brand before. I've only ever seen sponsored reviews. This one is not sponsored, by the way. So I didn't know if those people were just hyping it up because they were getting paid for it or whatnot, but I was very curious. Sizing, again, was something I just did not know. You have to also account for shrinkage. And I didn't know if the quality was gonna match the price tag, but I saw they were doing a winter sale and it was pretty discounted for both pieces together. I think I paid less than $100. I'll have to look at my receipt, but this is how it came in like 2 days. So I will say the shipping was really quick. I wanna say it came from New Jersey and I'm on the East Coast, so it was super fast shipping. And I was expecting, honestly, to have to wait for like 2 weeks because you just never know with brands like this. I did sign up for their affiliate program, so I do have a link below. However, I spent my own money on this. Wow, big packaging. They're not paying me to do this video, but if you do want to shop through my link, it does support me directly. So the brand is Comfrt. They spell it a little bit different, and it does say your best day starts with your best mindset. So they're all about mental health, and that's why they came out with their weighted line, so that you feel like you're kind of getting a hug from it. Like those weighted blankets that you guys see, they're supposed to make you feel more comforted, and I feel like that idea is really nice. It's also really cold here too, and the colors that they had a pastel collection. I didn't want to add every color from the pastels to my cart, man, because apparently you can get your money back if you shop with them. So I was a little bit like, what? It's giving Fashion Nova. So if you want a refund, you could only get store credit. So that's pretty much a no for me. And I only got one set, and I got these in size large. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be a good fit, but I do want to wash these. I want to measure them and see if they shrink up. I have longer legs, so I definitely wanted to account for that because there's nothing worse than not being able to get your money back and then being stuck with some joggers that are giving high waters. So I went for their crimson color in the minimalist hoodie size large, and I got joggers in the same color as well. They also had a zip up jacket in this color, but personally I'm a hoodie girl, and this was the perfect red that I was missing in my sweat collection. I'm such a sweats girl, and more than anything I'm a matching sets girl. So if that is you, go over there and just browse the color selection. They have a lot of neutrals, the pastels, some bold colors, but I just feel like I needed something bold that wasn't marled. A lot of my sets from like Gymshark have marling to them, like the rest day sets, and they don't really have bright bold colors like this. So I was really intrigued to add something different to my wardrobe. And to be honest, the size large doesn't look too scary. It is an oversized fit, definitely, and you get a big kangaroo pouch on the front of the jacket. And there's also rib detailing here on the cuff, so that's really nice. And they also have matching rib detailing around the waist. You know a hoodie is not hoodieing when this waistband here is fitting you too snug and it's not oversized like the rest of the hoodie is. So I'm gonna try this on so we can see how oversized the fit is. And I do like their branding. I would be a little bit cautious about putting this in the dryer because it is one of those raised rubber logos. And I love that it's tonal. It's Like if you know type of a thing. So yeah, this is really nice. And what I was also looking for was a fleece lined sweatsuit, because again, a lot of mine are French terry. They're not as soft, and I'm starting to see some red fuzzies flying in the air. So I'm gonna wash this inside out to hopefully get a lot of that out of the sweatshirt itself. But it's a very thick, soft, plush hoodie. As far as the weight of it, honestly, I've had heavier sweat sets from Gymshark. The Everywhere collection at Gymshark, even the physical education collection at Gymshark feels heavier than this. So if you're buying this solely because, oh my gosh, it's weighted, I don't really think it is that heavy. I don't really think it's that heavy in terms of a sweatshirt, because I have heavier ones in my wardrobe. But again, none of them are fleece lined. The heavyweight ones that I have are the French terry, and they're a lot rougher on the outside. This one's very soft on the outside, but also very plush and soft on the inside. So if you're thinking about materials, yeah, it is a little bit heavier weight. The shrink department from Gymshark would be fleece lined. I would say this is a little bit heavier for sure than that. So on that comparison, yes, it definitely has a little bit of weight to it. And then they have a little positive message on the inside as well. On the bottom, it says good days ahead, which is really nice. Now, I'm really not liking all the fuzzies that are flying in the air because of the fleece lining. So this one is actually made up of 60.9% cotton and then 39.1% polyester. Because of that cotton, I do fear it will shrink. So they say to wash with cold water, like colors, tumble on low dry, do not bleach, and do not wash with fabric softener. This is designed in the USA, but made in China. So do with that what you will. And because this is such a bright, bold color, I will be washing it by itself because I'm not sure if it's going to bleed. I would just be a little bit cautious about washing this with other things because of how bright it is. So that's the hoodie. Same packaging. These are the joggers. These ones, I feel like they have a bunch of different jogger silhouettes. So I feel like this might have been one of the most popular ones because it's the one that I kept seeing in the ads. And these are their cloud sweatpants. And again, I got mine in a size large in the color crimson. I will also note, this did ship in, like I said, 2 days for me. But when I was checking out and adding things to my cart, I noticed a feature where it said pre-order, and it was a cheaper price. So I think because you wait a couple of months, girl, the pre-order was like 3 months for the same product that you could add to your cart immediately. It was just even more discounted in addition to the winter sale that I was shopping from. So if you aren't as in a hurry to get your stuff, maybe get the pre-order. That could be for you if you want to save some extra money and you're not so in a rush to get your items in the mail. But I was impatient and I really wanted to try the brand, and I kind of wanted to get my stuff when I checked out. So I just wanted to note that their shopping experience is a little bit unique compared to other brands that I've seen and shopped from myself. Interesting enough, the jogger branding is more stark. It has the same rubberized logo, Comfort, in a white text on the pants. And again, these don't look as oversized. I guess I was the most concerned about the waistband because these don't have a draw cord in the inside. So I was like, okay, if I ordered, you know, too big of a size, I could always just fold the waistband over. And they do seem to be pretty high rise of a fit when you look at the crotch space here. So if you are on the shorter side, maybe consider sizing down. Me personally, I'm a small medium, but in my sweats and lounge, I would never go for my true size. I like it to be baggy, and again, when you have longer legs, you tend to kind of size up, at least I do, to account for any shrinkage that the leg area might have post-wash. So I like joggers like this where they're kind of just cinched with a band at the bottom. These are not a straight leg jogger. They definitely have a nice oversized fit to them, which is my personal preference. Baby, I don't care if you don't see my shape in my joggers. I just want to be comfortable. So I don't want to have it be too tight in this space where the fabric just isn't laying baggy. And I feel like I went for a pretty good size here. So they also have nice pockets, very deep pockets to them too. And the pockets are the same material on the inside as the outer piece on the joggers. And of course, the inside of the sweatpants is the fleece lining as well, just like the sweatshirt. And I believe these are made up of the same things. Oh no, they're not. That's interesting. This one is 50.9% cotton and 49.1% polyester. So that's really interesting to note. So yeah, 2 pockets, no pockets on the bum. And there is a front seam going down the crotch. Again, that's also why I don't like to go for a smaller size, because if you have too tight of a jogger and then there's a front seam, baby, camel toe, and no, we don't need that in our lives, okay? And then there is just a seam going down the inner and the outer legs on these. So hopefully these are gonna be long leg friendly, and once we try them on, I'll let you guys know about this sizing. Okay, look how freaking bright this is compared to black. So again, this is the size large. I would say for a sweatpant and like a jogger that doesn't have draw cords, you have some wiggle room as far as your size selection, because this has such good retention. It's not like it's slipping off of my waist. I will, however, say there's a lot of extra fabric in the rise of these joggers. I wish they almost took the extra material and shifted it to the length, because they're not completely short, but I can only imagine if they shrink, these will not be as long for me, but they are sitting more of a relaxed fit in the leg area and then oversized in the rise. So that can be a little bit tricky, I would say, if you are petite with this amount of bunching, and it just looks weird to me personally. If I were to fold it, sure, it looks nicer on the glute space, but the front of the joggers looks a little bit weird. Like they should have made this a little more oversized on the leg area, in my personal opinion. So I wanted to show you the pants on their own. Again, here's the logo. It's a little bit more stark. Personally, I think I like the tonal logo a little bit better, and I'm not sure why they didn't do the same logo when these pieces are supposed to be a set. Also, when shopping and you get both the joggers with the hoodie, there is like a bundle discount, so that is nice too that they offer that for the shopper experience. And the pockets are fairly deep, so really comfy, cozy, warm pockets, which are nice, very casual. And here is where the leg area hits on me. Again, I think this is a nice, comfortable length. It hits almost at the top of my foot. But again, this is a size large. So I only sized up basically one size from like my normal jogger. So yeah, to me, it's more of a relaxed fit down the leg and then more oversized in the crotch, which is a little bit of an odd fit personally. And I don't know if sizing down to a medium would have made me feel better about the crotch space. I think it would have made this leg area way too tight. Now for the hoodie, I feel like with the hoodie, you have more leeway to size up or size down, just depending on how you want your stuff to fit. For me, as someone with longer legs, is always the jogger I have to worry about, because sizing up more in a hoodie to me just makes it even more comfortable. And I'm already noticing too, the hood looks very large. Very soft. Okay, yeah, this is a really big hoodie. So in the sense of it being long, it's not very wide. Excuse me, can you come here? So sizing up in this, girl, I think it's just gonna make it longer, not wider and more loose in that aspect. I love how long the arms are though. Like this is amazing for me. It's giving Ariana Grande vibes, and you could always just kind of fold this up to push the arms up if they are too big. I don't mind the extra length. Again, I have very long arms, so that's a nice preference. I just feel like this is a very, girl, this is a very long hoodie, and I personally would never wear it full length like this because I don't find it to be hoodieing the way that a hoodie should. For me, I would always just pull it up and then tuck that ribbed band underneath to let it kind of sit a little bit more asymmetrical, if that's a thing. And it does do that. Like this isn't as snug as some hoodies are, so it's not like cinching me in a weird boxy way. I do think that if I was to design this over, I wouldn't make this so long. I would maybe make it a little more wide. There are some nice bagginess to the sleeves, and it has a drop shoulder, and I love the big kangaroo pouch and how long the arms are, but this is really long if you're wearing it like this, and I don't know most people that do that. So yeah, just keep that in mind as far as sizing. Maybe you could go down a size if you're worried about it being too long, especially if you are more on the petite side. I would say maybe go more with your true size, because there is still a lot of space in the width of this, and also the band isn't too snug. So I don't know, after trying these pieces on, I'm not sure that I would be so quick to add another set to my cart and check out, because to me it just feels like a basic hoodie set. Like, I don't see there's anything special kind of standing out. As far as it being on and being weighted, girl, it feels like a regular hoodie set to me, and nothing that's gonna make me feel less stressed throughout my day. So I don't really get that as far as the marketing aspect. And then that paired with the return policy also makes me kind of, meh, I could just shop somewhere else. I did see Skims do a color like this, but I opted for this set because it was more affordable and they actually had stock. It is a unique, bold pop of color, something different than other sets that I already currently own. But I don't know if I would go and buy this set in every color just because of, I don't know, the length. So I'm gonna throw this in the wash. I'm gonna take measurements of it, take some pictures of the measurements, and see if this is gonna shrink, because that's the biggest thing for me personally. And I guess I could put this in the dryer on the air setting. It might take a little bit longer, but totally would recommend just hanging it up to dry, and always washing cold. Hot water, warm water tends to shrink pieces like this, like your cotton items. So definitely washing cold, and they also suggested not to use fabric softener. But I do like the color. I think it's fun, and I don't regret my purchase 100% just yet. Just took these sets out of the wash. I did a quick wash just to test it out. I washed it on cold. I put it in the dryer on air setting. They're still a little bit damp, but for the most part, they are dry. So I took measurements before these were being washed. So I want to compare them and let you guys know if they shrunk up or not, specifically in the length. The width on the waistband is the same. It was about 13.5 pre-washing. The rise is pretty much the same pre-washing, maybe shrunk 1/4 inch. Pre-wash, the inseam was about 29 inches, and post-wash, I'm actually happy to report they are the same. So make sure you guys don't put these in the dryer. Hi, cutie! So the width right underneath the shoulders is probably a little less than 25 inches. And I would say that that pretty much stayed the same. The length of the hoodie is about 26 inches, and it's just about the same. I'm happy to report that the measurements are pretty much the same. I was the most worried about the inseam shrinking up on the joggers, but it looks pretty good to me. So I would say if you're worried about that and you're a tall girl or you have long legs, baby, you don't have to worry. Maybe still consider sizing up though, because like I said, sized up. I didn't go for my true size medium, and I would definitely assume that that would give and account for a little extra length in the inseam. But yeah, you could just see like the fit of the crotch space just isn't necessarily the best. They could have also made these a little bit better by adding in a draw cord. I don't know, that's kind of a standard to me. So a little bit weird that they didn't add that to these pants. And if they even made the leg area a little bit more oversized to match the fit of the crotch, I think that also would have made these more of like a 5 out of 5 star in my personal opinion. But really unique, bold color. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this set, and have you also been seeing these ads all over the place? Let me know. Oh, I'm very curious. Oh, girl. The neckline, I do love this, you guys. It's not like, I don't know, it's not my favorite hood. I just am so spoiled with Gymshark. I don't know. Also, my hair is in a bun right now, so if my hair was slicked back, it would definitely lay a little bit better. But it's giving this weird seam at the top. Can you see how like they sewed the material so it's giving like a triangle? I don't love that. Okay. Yeah, it's giving Wizard of Oz, so not my favorite hoodie that I've had as far as the hood shape. But is it big enough to not be touching my face and getting makeup everywhere? Yes. But I don't feel like this is cute. Even if I were to wear this to the gym with headphones over it like I typically do, it's still giving triangle Wizard of Oz even if I didn't have a bun. So I think they could have improved on the shape of their hoodie. It is also very massive when you're not wearing it on your head, so do keep that in mind as well. But I like how it sits on the neck, like it's not too tight where I feel the need to keep doing this. So in that aspect, I do like how comfortable it is. Sorry guys, I live in the city. Yeah, again, they don't have the draw cords like most hoodies do. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm kind of indifferent on it. I don't really use them much to begin with. I feel like it's just mid. Like, I don't get the hype. Like, I don't know what else to say, you guys. It's a basic hoodie. It feels like any other fleece-lined hoodie that I've ever had. And I don't know, maybe if it was actually weighted, it would be more unique in my personal opinion. And if they kind of tweaked some things to this set, I think I would have really been like, oh my god, that's really amazing. You know what I'm saying? Other than it just being very basic, there's nothing crazy going on, which I personally like. It's just their little branding on the top and then the bottoms. It's not overkill when it comes to their logos. There's no crazy text to it. It's not marled. It's just a simple, bold, solid color. So I think if you're looking for something simple and basic, a wardrobe essential, then yes, this would be for you. But as far as the price, not on sale, I don't think I could do it. I would probably only rebuy this if it was on sale, and I'm glad that I was able to get it while it was on the winter sale. And then I think there might have been a bundle deal with this. I wasn't really sure. I couldn't find my receipt in my package. But yeah, if it's on sale and you're looking at getting it, I would also try it out because of the return policy. That's a big turnoff for me personally. I will, however, say the shipping time was amazing. I've never had ordered something that quick outside of like Gymshark that came to my door. So if you are looking for quick shipping and you're pretty stuck on the brand and like, yes, I want it and I don't care if it's a little bit weird fitting because I won't return, you know what I'm saying, for store credit, then yes, go for it. But as far as it being a revolutionary thing, girl, it's just a hoodie and some joggers. So that's all I can really say about it. And again, I can't even really find, see that? The branding. I really liked this. I wish they did this on the joggers because this just stands out a lot as well. But I kind of like how bold this coloring is and it's really nice. I will say the fit on the hoodie is a little bit odd to me personally because it is so long. So sizing up, I think, is just going to make it more long and not necessarily oversized in the hoodie waist area. I think this is giving relaxed fit, and I don't know, it's just big because it's unisex, but it's not giving oversized. It's giving like an oversized relaxed fit, if that makes sense, because it's still a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. I think it's the band at the bottom. If you get it, you get it. If you have a lot of hoodies, then you know what I mean. But like this band is really making it more snug. Like this is a very boxy, unflattering fit in my personal opinion. I would have loved to have seen them loosen up the fit of the ribbed waistband so it could sit a little bit more flowy. So if I were to wear these low rise, the crotch is sitting down here. And yeah, I definitely get more leg room. So it just depends on how you want to wear your stuff. I'm not really a low rise type of girl. I feel like it just doesn't look good on me. So if you want to wear these high rise, then just know you're going to have some puckering, I guess, in the crotch. And that's not so flattering in my personal opinion. I still wouldn't want a medium in this because I feel like the legs are pretty relaxed. They're not as oversized, in my personal opinion, as like how I like them. Like the Gymshark Everywhere joggers are my perfect fit. I think this might end up pilling just due to the fabric, and I would say this is delicate. So I'll be washing this solely by itself. And not with anything with zippers or any buttons or anything like that that could ding up this in the laundry. You know what it is? It fits like a big and tall. That's the best way I could describe, like lengthwise. That's how this hoodie fits. I still don't know if I get the hype. It is what it is. I can't return, so y'all go see me in this little set, and I'm hoping that it is still a decent leg length inseam wise once I take it out of the laundry. That's all I have for you guys for today.